Peace, family. This is Lions Den with another news and commentary. This article is coming from the Atlanta Black Star. You can check out the Atlanta Black Star and go to their website, and they give you more good stories. A white teen found not guilty after driving getaway car in L.A. gang murder of a black student. Another white privilege get away with murder, in other words. So let's go ahead and read this article. This is extremely important. A wealthy white California teen walked free Monday after he was acquitted in the South LA gang murder of an innocent black man last year. A jury found 18-year-old Cameron Terrell not guilty of first-degree murder even after he admitted to being the getaway driver for two gang members. Accused of fatally shooting a college student, Justin Holmes, in October, CBS Los Angeles reported prosecutors argued that Terrell, a resident of the wealthy Palo Verdes Estates, were a member of a majority black gang and went by the nickname White Boy. Cameron Terrell did not possess any weapons. He did not shoot anybody. He was not part of any conspiracy or any plan or plot. At best, the evidence suggests that Cameron was a witness. I'm going to get to that in a second. Defense attorney Javon Blackwell says, adding that his client made a good story because of his background, his family, and where he resides, his school. Terrell also faces 2 additional counts of attempted murder in the case. In court, L.A. County Deputy District Attorney Adan Mataban argued Terrell knew exactly what was coming when his fellow gang members gunned down Holmes, 22, who they suspected of being a rival gang member, encroaching on their territory. Terrell reportedly parked the getaway car, his father's car, out of sight so his friends could ambush the young man. There was also recorded video showed Terrell and his fellow gang members kicking over candles at a makeshift memorial honoring Holmes, according to the station. Still, his defense attorney argued the teens never would driven his daddy's car had he known there was going to be a shooting. Blackwell added that Terrell, who appeared in the background of several rap videos, shouldn't be punished or criticized for having an open mind about befriending folks with different backgrounds who were walking a different path. Terrell faces a $5 million bond, $500,000 of which his parents paid in cash to get him out of jail before trial. Rest in peace, Justin Holmes. You shouldn't have gone that day. He shouted into the camera as he left the courtroom Monday. I don't have to explain myself to anyone. God knows what really happened that day, and God knows what was in my head that day. The 2 black teens who were in the car with Terrell are still awaiting trial. I'm going to go ahead and play this news clip, and I'm basically will give you the rest of my commentary, because this story reminds me of that rich boy who deliberately ran over people and then escaped to Mexico, and then turns out that they let him go with they let him go on a probation. But I'm going to go ahead and play this video, and then we'll finish the rest of my commentary.
I don't have to explain myself to anyone. God knows what really happened that day, and God knows what was in my head that day.
It is a story that made national headlines for issues of race and wealth. A high school student from Rancho Palos Verdes Estates was arrested in connection with the South LA murder back in October. Well, today, a jury cleared the wealthy white teen who was accused of driving the getaway car. KCAL9's Tom Wade is live tonight in downtown where the case was decided. Tom?
And that's right, Susie. The courthouse just behind me is where the jury came back with this verdict, clearing this teen of the charges against him. And as you said, it's creating some controversy tonight.
I'm just happy to be free. I'm happy this is over with.
A relieved Cameron Terrell speaks out moments after a jury cleared him of attempted murder charges in connection with the killing of Justin Holmes in October of last year. Terrell drove the car to and from the shooting in South LA. His attorneys argued Terrell did not know he was driving to what would be the scene of a murder. The jury believed them.
I talk to God every day, and God knows all my sins. So I don't have to explain myself to anyone. God knows what really happened that day, and God knows what was in my head that day. So
Cameras were not allowed in the courtroom when the verdict was read. Family members of the victim, Justin Holmes, were inside but left without comment. Meanwhile, 2 black juveniles are awaiting trial for the killing and remain locked up. Community activist Melvin Farmer says issues of race and wealth helped save Terrell from serving time. Terrell is from Palos Verdes Estates. His family paid his $5 million bail and legal bills.
2 black juveniles are probably facing a life sentence to where an adult took them to do something where he should have been held responsible just as much.
Before leaving court, Terrell had this message for the Holmes family.
rest in peace, Justin Holmes. He should have died that day, and I pray for his family every night. This been weighing on me every single day of my life, so.
And now that Cameron Terrell is free, he is going to go on to college, according to his attorney, and become a lawyer. Reporting live downtown, I'm Tom Wade, KCAL 9 News.
Okay, family. See, they let this little white boy go because their family has money. Let's keep it real for a second. You drive the getaway car of gang members, killing an innocent young man or college student because you thinking he was a rival gang member. Then the 2 black people that was inside the car with that white boy is now awaiting trial. They're probably gonna send him life sentence for murder of the college student. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a little later than last year or 2 years ago. A same situation for a teenage boy or who's wealthy went to Mexico after ran over like 4 or 5 people, and he ran away to Mexico, then come back and release him with probation. See, basically he was like, well, I don't have to explain myself, and I already know what God sees what happened. But yet you was driving a car with these gang members. And then all of a sudden, you may be your richest man. Your family's rich. That's why they have millions of dollars bail to get you out. And then the jury found him not guilty. But even though the jury found him not guilty, he is guilty by association, because obviously he was the one driving the getaway car, which means he knew what these gangs are about to do. Because he's part of their gang, their black gang, and all because he's a white boy, blonde hair, blue-eyed white boy. That means that he can do what he want to do. Which means he basically, since he found not guilty, he can go to college and live his life, while the 2 black boys going to spend the rest of their lives in prison. And see, if this is not white privilege, I don't know what this is. So what you're saying is, a white boy, his family got money, and obviously he can get away with murder, and basically the 2 black kids who's also in that same getaway car, they're gonna spend the rest of their lives in prison because their families don't have money like that. See, this is why I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is all white privilege, and they know it's white privilege. And basically, since this white boy has money, lots of money, millionaires probably, and living in a $1 million estate, $1 million house was a $1 million estate. That means he can do whatever he want to do. Now he felt cool. I felt relieved. Yeah, they felt relieved because money talks in the criminal justice system. He has money. The black kids who's also with them don't. And yet he's part of he is with the gang members, but he's the only, they call him white boy as their gang nickname. But yet he said he basically found him not guilty because the jury believes it because the family has money and they felt sympathy of the white boy, so they let him go. See, this is why I said that this right here is white privilege 101. And it's like he's free, and the two black boys gonna spend the rest of their lives in prison for an involvement of killing that black college student. And like Childish Gambino always says, this is America. This is America, and it's the truth. You got he's free. They found him not guilty. And yet he's the one driving and get this, he's the one driving the getaway car. So he's basically was in a part of their gang driving the getaway car, and because they feel sympathy of the kid, and basically because his family got money, guess what? Okay, well, he's maybe the wrong place at the wrong time, and we know he felt sorry or whatever, so we're gonna go ahead and let him go. We found him not guilty. Criminal justice system in America. What do you expect? Well, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this story. Share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel. And subscribe to my Black Johnson channel for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.